Guys, let me apologize. I'm so sorry. You know, I have my own thing going on, right? So it took longer than it should
Yeah,
have.
I know. I
Sorry.
know, man.
I'm very sorry.
God,
Forgive me.
God. You're not forgiving. No. Yeah.
God, please. See, for
See,
real. I was trying to
yeah,
speed it up as much as I could, but you know, when you start
yeah.
talking,
You
eh,
don't go with that. Omo, you
well,
don't try. Like the show is usually for 30 minutes, sha.
yeah,
The show,
sorry about
yeah,
that.
it's calm. It's calm. Welcome to.
Sorry for keeping all of you waiting. It was intentional. Intentional. I had another live
Yeah.
video
So
I was
just
on.
yeah, no problem, no problem. So we're here with
Yeah.
official BIWOM. Today is the first time I heard your name. I was like, damn. I was like, okay, and I checked a video about you. I was like, okay, cool. This girl looks nice. Maybe I
Really?
can date her. Yeah, yeah. I said maybe I can date her, but like I don't know if she's my spec. I don't know.
What's your spec?
I like us. I like us. That us is my spec.
And I'm definitely not your spec. I don't have ass.
Okay, you're more of a breast kind of girl.
So flat, okay. Big flat.
No, it's not that bad now. It's not. I can work with
Don't need that.
that.
Very bad.
I can work. Okay. So you're an artist, yeah. So what
Yeah.
inspired you to do music?
Well, I just, I fell into music. I stumbled into music. Like I would say, I always knew I wanted to be an entertainer, right? Right from, you know, way back when. I always
Yeah.
wanted to be an entertainer, but I didn't know it was music. So I stumbled into music, um, just by chance when my parents sent me away. Be,
Okay.
they sent me away from being an actress.
Okay.
So I found music where they sent me away to.
Okay.
I don't know if you get me. So I was running
I
away.
get you.
I wasn't running away. Just sent me away and said they didn't want me to do be an actress like I wanted to.
Okay.
Send me to place. So when I got to my auntie's place, one of these days I went to fetch water somewhere, and then I was
All right.
singing. Producer lived in the compound, and he came out, heard my voice, and asked me if I was a singer. And I told him no, I just sing. I just sing, and
Wow.
yeah. And he was like, yeah,
Like
but
all those things that happen in movies.
yeah, what happened to me? That was what happened to me. I was just singing, and I had water on my head, and he just came out. Was
Yeah.
that you singing? I said, yeah, that was me singing. He said, do you sing? I said, yes, I sing in the shower. I just
Yeah.
sing around.
Yeah.
I said, around. He's like, no, you mean you don't write songs? I said, no, I don't. And he's like, wow. Can you come
Wow.
to my studio and try to write something? I said, okay,
Yeah.
I will. And then I stopped by his studio one day, and it was actually a gospel song. I wrote my first song was a gospel song. Funny
Wow.
thing, first song was a
Okay.
gospel song. So, and that's how I just
Can you sing it
started. Yeah, I just started writing, songs from there. That's how
can,
we
can,
started
can you sing it for us?
the song.
Can you
Yeah,
remember?
I remember that song. Tomorrow. I lift up my voice to you, oh Lord. I lift up my voice to you, oh Lord. I open my heart, come live in me, come
Wow.
dwell in me forevermore.
Wow. You try. You know,
What I
say
wrote.
what that no, it's mad, mad, mad. I
Yeah,
feel touched right now, man. Like spiritually. So that's how you got into music, yeah?
that's how I got into music. That's how I started writing. Actually, that was my first and last gospel song. That
Gospel
was the
song.
first and last song.
What happened? You started committing sin.
No way. I just drifted. I felt like I don't even know what happened. When I wrote another song, it just wasn't gospel. The
Okay,
next time I wrote a song, I was in my cousin used to do music, right? He used to live in
okay.
Lagos. Back then in our community, that was like the first person that left, home for Lagos
Yeah,
to go and
okay,
do music.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so he came back home. It didn't really work out for him. So he came back home with a studio. And so that was like the first studio we had, around that area, around home. Because
Exactly.
I went home for Christmas and realized my cousin just got back from Lagos. And he has a
Okay.
studio. perfect, because I couldn't afford studio time in Calabar. I didn't have money to go to the studio. So when I went to my cousin's place, he was more than happy to help me record. So when he made a beat for, I just wrote the song. I wrote wasn't just gospel anymore. The inspiration will come again.
You just start to enter worldly
I
music.
another thing. I remember that song. Let's party, let's party, let's party on. Let's to the music and
Yeah,
let
it's
it
calm.
take
It happen. It happen. So yeah,
from.
you're Calabar. I like Calabar girls. I
Yeah,
need
I'm
to understand. Yeah,
cross up in Calabar.
there are bad things I've heard about you guys. No, there are bad things I've experienced about you guys. You guys have
I'm
I've experienced a lot.
Calabar girls. I'm not a Calabar girl. I'm just from Cross River State, and I lived in Calabar. This.
Okay. Why do you guys always do that thing? You guys always like, I'm not from Cross. Not from.
Because people don't know that there's a difference between being from Cross River and being from Calabar.
Okay,
Calabar is
true.
just capital, right? Cross River is
Yeah,
a state. Actually, with
yeah.
18 local government. I'm from
Mm.
Obudu local government area. Now, Calabar
Yeah,
is just where it's just like you live in Lagos, and
yeah,
but you're not from Lagos, right? And so they say you are
yeah,
a Lagos boy. Lagos won't even
exactly.
sound too. Somebody can just say, yeah, I'm a Lagos girl or I'm a Lagos boy.
Yeah,
But
everybody.
when you say you're a Calabar girl, because there's some crazy things they've said about Calabar girls. So
Yeah, you guys like to fuck. Yeah, that's the thing. I've heard.
I cannot testify to that.
Well,
I
I can
don't.
testify
I,
to that. I'm testifying now.
I
I'm testifying now. Let me put it to you. You guys like to fuck. I'll put it to you.
oh, okay,
No,
good
no,
for
let me not spoil anybody's image. Yeah, it's fine.
I
No worry. We watch.
from this. I cover
Yeah.
myself with the blood of Jesus.
No, it's all jokes. It's all jokes. Yeah, yeah, I'm a boy extra jollof boy. Yeah,
Definitely.
again, the show is all about gist and gossip. Yeah, so we want to know every single little detail about you, basically. Yeah.
No,
So when you began singing, yeah. So
yeah.
I don't understand. You didn't want to act again or what?
No, I still have the acting thing going on in me, but I just realized music
Better.
is the thing. It's not about being better. I didn't start music because I wanted to be famous, or I
Okay.
wanted to make money off of it. That's an addition, making
Yeah.
money off of it. But making money comes even before being famous. If I had a way of doing music without being known, I
Yeah.
would do it, because I'm a very shy person. I don't
Yeah.
get easy in front of a crowd or stuff like that.
Okay.
But I realized music was it for me. It has always been there. I just did not
Yeah.
know. From me
Wow.
playing the drums in church. I started playing drums in church when I was 9. I started
Okay.
playing keyboard when I was 14. You know,
Okay. Wow.
all these things. And I was in the lead choir, in the children's
Okay.
choir in
Okay.
church. But it just did not click at all that it was
No,
music.
no reason now. No reason now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't think about it until I started singing. So I realized, oh, okay, I think it's music, because, and then my passion actually it increased. The
Yeah.
passion I had for music was what was fueling me every now and then. I wanted to be around music. I wanted to
Yeah.
go to studio to hang around. It wasn't when I was looking for auditions. I wasn't trying to audition to get a role in a movie or something like that. I was going to auditions, just to be a musician. So,
Exactly.
you know,
Yeah.
I knew.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's sick. That's sick, man. That's sick. So like this, how many boys do you toast with your music?
Boys do I toast? That's a fucking
No,
sick
no,
question.
like me, you can toast me. Yeah, I'm
Well,
toastable.
have
Yeah,
I think you should be able to answer that. Have I been able to toast you with my music?
yes. Now, like I've heard G-Wagon. I've heard Ishe. Is it Ishe? I don't know how this pronounced. Ishe, have you?
It's actually
Is it?
C, but call it the
Is
share.
no vex. I'm na Yoruba blood. No vex. No, I'm
It's
not
some,
Yoruba boy. Yoruba blood.
somebody said I'm toasting Dami Twitch. Dami Twitch is my boyfriend. Dami,
Aha,
I'm
you
sorry
see?
for relationship issues between you and your girlfriend, but you're my
Ah,
boyfriend.
yeah, exactly. I like the way you open because you guys let all these girls know because they hear what they
If you
touch
hear
your
don't blow me, I get red eye. No, that because I spoil a relationship. I spoil relationship. We are not dating, oh please. We are not dating.
that's just very close. I
No,
think
what?
that's the right one.
A sweet guy. He's a cool guy. He directed the video, my share
Yeah.
video, and I think
Okay.
I find him cool. I see he looks a lot like my brother. When I saw
Oh.
him, the
Ah,
no, I've not
problem.
brought him yet. I told him that now. I told him that. I told him when I saw him, I just thought of my younger brother. You know, he's
Yeah,
so cool, so humble, down to earth, yet hardworking. So that you know, I just connected.
I get you. I get you. I dey come. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm right here.
All right. Sorry, I'm coming. Let me get this right. She just tell me. Yeah.
Project out. It's called Pros, featuring myself and my producer. Is a 3-track project. I released that just a few days ago. It
Okay.
has 3 tracks on it. Amazing tracks. The link is on my bio for
Okay.
whoever is curious enough to listen to know what I sound like
Wants
in
to
music.
do that.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. That's nice. So, what?
yeah.
Who inspires you right now in music?
Who inspires me? I think I generate my own energy when it comes to music because um, well, generally, to before I even before I
Yeah.
started, I've always looked up to a particular certain group, Style Plus. Those guys have been
Okay.
like a source of influence to my. I listen to a lot of Style Plus that I think when I started making music first, I was literally trying to copy their style because I had
Yeah.
listened to them way
That's
too
nice.
much, influenced what my music sounded like. When people
Yeah.
heard my music, it sounds like Style Plus, that back in the day kind of thing. Yeah. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
but I think I'm still inspired by them. I'm still inspired by the fact that they're still making waves right now. They're getting gigs. They're like one of the guys from way back that are still making. They're not making music,
Yeah.
but they're still performing
Yeah.
music, and people still get, cheered. People still get wow in the crowd and all that. I think they inspire me a lot. Their story, something about their story inspires me. Um,
Okay.
like I was saying before, I inspire myself. I'm inspired mostly by my own story, by my past,
Okay.
by the things I've
Yeah.
been through, and by my
Exactly.
environment. That's how I generate energy from all sorts, from
Okay.
my environment, from people that I meet, and I
Okay.
take all that experience and I put it into music. So
Yeah. You sound really formal. I don't know. What did you study in school?
I studied law. I'm a lawyer, actually a lawyer.
I knew. I knew. Like. No, it's we're together. We're together. Don't worry.
I'm,
I'm also
I, I
I'm also a
graduated
lawyer.
Calabar, studied at the
Yeah.
University of Calabar, graduated in 2016. I got called to the
Mm.
bar 2017. So I've been 3 years post call.
No, it's nice. It's nice. Like you can't. More law. We are bad guys. You
You're a
always know some. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
lawyer.
Exactly.
Tell me
Exactly.
how. Whoa, how have you been called to the bar?
No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
Okay. What
Like
have you
from next
done
year.
law school yet?
No, I'm going to law school next year.
Awesome. So alongside
Yeah.
my brother is also studying law. He's in his final year right now. So
Wow, man, that's sick, man. That's sick. That's fucking sick.
yeah.
So, your name B1 is
Yeah.
or it just from your normal name? Yeah.
It's actually woven. My name used to be MT. Those were the initials to my first name. My first name is Mary Tonet. So I took the
Okay.
initial Mary Antoinette and my name used to be MT. But then it didn't really have
Okay.
so much meaning. And then people used to misspell the name a lot. They misspell it,
Mm.
miscall we'll call it MT, Z, and they spell it
Yeah.
different.
They just spoil, yeah, they just spoil
And
for you.
so when I came to Lagos last year and I got signed,
Mm.
there was a need to change my name to something more meaningful. And for me, I um I wanted something that had that had roots that could
Okay.
date back to my place, that had my roots involved. I wanted something that
That-
had a path into it. So my middle name
Yeah.
is a very My middle name is Aho BIWOM. So Aho BIWOM means the
Okay.
child
Okay.
from all things. So that's a very strong,
Okay.
it's very strong. So I now shortened it to
Yeah.
BIWOM. So that was the name I just chose because number one, it reminds me of my roots. It takes me back to and it's indigenous. So whenever people from all around the world hear it, people who are from my place, they
They
will
know that.
identify. They know that this is my person. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's that's very good to hear, man. Like it's good because people have problems. I don't know. People have problems with taking their I don't know their village names, so to say. I don't
Yeah,
know. People don't. Yeah, people don't like using their native names at all.
I
So maybe
was classy.
yeah, yeah, it's fine. So as a young artist like this, why didn't you just focus on the law? Why not just do the law and
Well, I
the
didn't want to
yeah
do law because not because I couldn't do it. I think I
yeah
would have been a lawyer. My parents absolutely thought that because I know how to talk and I can argue well. But that
yeah
life isn't all about the things that people can see, or people can
yeah
see, or people can do. For me, it's more of the inside. It's more about the inside. It's not about the fact that I can make money in music. I can't say I have really made a lot of money in music. You know what I mean?
okay yeah
It's the passion. Now, when you're doing something for the passion, it doesn't
yeah
matter
it's
how many
different.
times
It's
you fail.
different energy and
Yeah, it doesn't matter how many times you're failing it. You just keep doing it.
yeah
Let's say
true
was I'm somebody who has always been very ambitious. I have big dreams. Like
yeah
my dreams are big, very big. I wake up every day and I ask myself, "Are you sure your dreams are not too big for you like this? Because things are not exactly looking very good. Are you sure you are still yeah? Are you sure you would achieve this dream?" And the other me tell just keep going, just keep going. You know what I mean? Like
yeah
I've just always been that passion that has driven me. No
mm,
matter what no matter what I face, no matter everything that I've been through, I just kept that's it's something that everybody in the family this and agreed that this one
mm,
is law that will
exactly
I family they just when
yeah
they born you come they see you they say this one doctor she go be oya
this one
go and
this,
care about
yeah
nobody really cares about what you love or
yeah
what you really can do. Yeah, it's
yeah
just all about what you think you. And so for me, music is what I'm passionate about. I won't say just music,
okay,
entertainment. In all branches of entertainment, there are some branches of entertainment that I would like to, explore sometime in the future. But music is primary for me. It's what I have
okay
been passionate about. It's what I'll keep doing.
yeah
And I'm sure that, when you put in hard work and there's passion to fuel you, no matter
sure
how it looks, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and then you're definitely going to get there.
exactly. Well said, well said. Because I think African parents always have this
Yo,
notion that they always
well,
have
I
this thing that just go and study a good course in school,
hope,
then finish go and work for somebody, and that's it. Because
yeah.
dreams usually take much longer, but like in the long run, it's always better. Like
I remember the conversation my dad had with me last
mm,
um last year before I moved to Lagos. I left Calabar for Lagos because after call to bar, they expected I would get a job and
okay, okay,
maybe probably get or something. So they actually gave me a job
mm,
and I didn't want the job. So everybody thought I was cray cray. And they said this is job by the Ministry of Justice. This is job that
okay,
everybody's looking for. This one is not well. They just thought I was
yeah.
useless. I'm the
So yeah, mad
a
person.
lot of pressure to be an example, um to be somebody who younger siblings or every other person would look up to. They kind of like mold you
Yeah.
to that kind of person. So I said no, and I opted to just keep doing my music. It became a
Mm,
problem, so my family let me to fend for myself. I was basically alone. I was living like I didn't have a family, so I made that decision to move to Lagos to
yeah.
my career. So yeah, that's what I did.
it was all you hoped for right now, yeah? Is it all you hoped for right now?
Music.
No, like you being in Lagos right now and doing what you're doing. Is it all you
Yeah.
hoped for?
Yes,
Okay,
it's
cool.
everything I ever hoped for. This is where I always wanted to be. This is the
Okay,
place. I can't be home. I would have see if I didn't come out of Calabar last year, people would
yeah,
not know.
you were,
People won't know about. I won't be on your live right now. You heard
yeah,
about
true.
me of
Yeah,
maybe one or two of my work. You get
yeah,
me?
exactly.
Not
Yeah,
out there. I have made something out of myself in a space of a year. People have
yeah,
seen me on TV. I've performed in concert. I've met people that I never dreamt of meeting in this short period of time. You get me? So
yeah,
it's a decision that sometimes you have to make, and it's a risk that you have to take. Nobody can tell you what to do when it comes to you taking your future into your own hands. You have to do
yeah.
it. To everybody,
That,
that means you don't have a personality. You need to own yourself. You need to own your personality, and
mm,
do what is best for you. And I've
yeah.
done what is. That's why I'm here today. And to be honest, I'm very, very happy. I'm happy that I don't regret leaving Calabar. I don't regret whatever
If
happens. I
not,
do.
if not, you will still be fetching that water. That's true.
No, I graduated from water a long time ago. See, I'm a rebel. I'm a rebel. My parents know that. Everybody know that I'm a rebel.
Yeah,
I
do
can't
it.
stay. I can't stay down for a long. So I graduated from fishing water a long time ago. Before I became
Yeah,
myself.
it's all games,
Not
it's all jokes. It's all
right
jokes. It's fine,
now.
it's fine. So, I am.
Yeah, I can hear you. What did you say?
I said, did you perform the last Big Brother Ninja? Did you perform on the show?
Yes, I did. I performed at the last night, the Saturday night party. I performed.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was
I
like
saw
my
you. I saw
that
you.
was my first performance. It felt so good, and it
That,
felt
that,
so.
yeah, that was the first time I had a glimpse of your ass.
My
I was
ass.
looking.
How how can you be watching somebody on TV and you're looking at their ass? What kind of guy are you?
No, I don't like when you were singing. Yeah, you were so like energetic on the stage. I was like, okay, okay. I was like, all
I
right, she's gonna do it. And
I
I was
was
like,
ready that day.
yeah,
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 I'll tell you,
yeah.
that day was the day that was going to determine what my performing career would be. I had people waiting
Mm,
to see what I could do. People that had never seen me perform. People that were
okay.
banking. Let me come out straight. My sponsor was
Yeah,
waiting, was nervous. He wanted to.
yeah,
He knows I could sing. See, being an artist is not only about singing and writing
yeah,
songs.
yeah,
Performance, being performance is another thing. So that was
yeah.
the day where it was going to be decided if
Yeah,
we would go on with BIWOM
exactly.
or not. So I was
Yeah,
ready.
so that yeah,
More than I was more than 100% ready. I was ready to see. I didn't feel pressured, by
okay,
what people waiting to see me. I felt the
yeah,
pressure in me to prove myself, and also I
okay,
was I was very happy that I was at the Big Brother house. Do you know how long I've wanted to be at the Big Brother house? It was like a lifelong dream. I told you I wanted to be an actress, so I felt like that was my window
yeah,
to the world. I kept
yeah,
pushing, I
yeah.
kept going for I went for audition one time and I almost got called back. It's just the next day that I was supposed to come back. That's a story for another day. That was my call to bad day, so I couldn't go back. I don't even want to talk
What?
about it. But I was supposed to go back on Sunday and it was my call to bar. So I had to pick between call to bar
Caught or Big
or
Brother?
so
Nah, no, you made the right decision, man. No,
I
you
made
should.
a decision.
Yeah, you
So
did. You did. Because that's a very tough decision, oh,
it
man. I
was
can't believe.
I cried when I said no. Body of Ventures will not give me a second chance
Yeah,
for
that's
me to go
they will
tell them
never
that
a second.
I had to go for about
Yeah,
your silly. I had to go for that. I told myself you would always have
yeah,
another to go for
but
BBA.
yeah,
Go,
exactly.
yeah, I just told myself there's going to be another, even though I felt hurt, that this was all
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
always. Look at me now. I I know I had to do the right thing. So
Sure, sure. You did an amazing thing, but that was very really smart. That was really smart. It's calm, it's calm, it's calm. So are you into fashion?
Well, I can't exactly call myself a fashionista, but I like to dress up. I like to dress up a lot. I'm somebody who's obsessed. I'm obsessed with clothes and shoes. I'm a lover of clothes. I think if you come into my home or you go in enter my, first thing you notice are my pair of shoes and clothes. That's the first thing everybody
Okay,
notices. I love to dress up
okay,
when I, but I also am a very lazy dresser. Like most of the time,
okay,
80% of the time, I just like to be in t-shirt and shorts. Whether I'm going out
okay.
for a show or stuff, I
So
only seriously dress up when I have to. So I wouldn't exactly
like
call myself a person.
when you're going on dates, when
No,
you
I don't
wanna
go. I actually do not go on dates.
do you want to go on a date with me?
I would love to. Let's see how that plays out. I can't decline
Sure.
publicly, so I can't.
You know me, you like what you see now. You love what you see because I know what made you say yes right now. It's because I talked about your ass. That's why you felt like yeah, he should
See,
come talk about.
let me not spoil. I do not have ass. It's flat, very
I
very.
don't care. See, I don't like. I really don't care. I really don't care. I really
No
don't
problem.
care.
Then.
Yeah, it's
Let's go.
calm. It's calm. Don't worry, we'll talk about this. Don't worry. I think there's chemistry. We can see the chemistry. There's chemistry already. So,
Nothing.
I wanted to ask you a personal question. Yeah. So, who is your celebrity crush?
Celebrity crush. Who's my celebrity
Yes.
crush? And I was just
Like,
thinking today. I was thinking about it. Who am I crushing on so bad? If
that
I
when you see him,
if I
everywhere will
say it
scatter.
will kill me, because he's a minor, so I don't want to say anything.
Yeah,
But I
no,
think
Ramabi.
hmm?
Who?
I'm not Rema. I'm curious about the kid. He's a kid. Come on. He's a. Oh, I'm
But
I'm curious. I'm inspired by him, right?
okay,
I don't think
yeah, his
that's
music, his music is sick. Is very very different.
even the aspect that inspires me. It's about his state of mind, his mentality.
Okay.
He, yeah, he's a smart brain. I think
Mm.
anybody can figure that out. And I'm
Yeah,
actually very attracted
sure,
to smart
sure.
brains. So, yeah, I think that's why. But I don't think it's a crush thing. But I think my celebrity crush is a Nigerian. I just can't remember. I think it's Whiskey though. It's Whiskey. It's Whiskey. I'm crushing on Whiskey. Yeah, it's definitely Whiskey. Whiskey.
Chill.
I'm crushing
Take
on
off.
Whiskey. I think. Daddy, come. Use me. Use me.
You tell him, show me
I'm a
that
bu-
star boy.
I'm a burnt
You tell
offering.
him,
Please use me, oh. Use me, oh, Daddy.
you tell him, show me that star. Show me that you're a star boy.
Star. Oh, cool. Oh. Ah, Star Boy. No,
it's,
dude, the
it's
vibe.
calm.
I love him. I absolutely love him.
So the entertainment industry, yeah, like what do you
Yeah.
feel there are problems that you've faced as a young artist right now, like the entertainment industry? How does it look? Is it good, or are there changes that needs to be made?
Well, if there are changes that needs to be made, who is ready to make those changes? I think these changes, entertainment industry has grown with time, and the
Mm,
changes, applied automatically as they grow. It's not like a conscious effort. Like nobody has really
yeah.
put in a conscious effort to change it. It's just with time, sound has changed and all that. One of the challenges I have facing as a in the entertainment industry is number one is the fact that I am a female. One thing is the fact that I am not such a female. I don't know if you know what I mean. I'm not a girly girl. You get me? That's what they would people would say. So if industry females are sexualized, they are sexualized. People expect
Man.
you to female artists. People expect you to be a certain kind of way. You need to be, you know, you need to be sexy and wearing makeup. I am not, and I'm not all about that. I'm not a tomboy. Somebody just said I'm a tomboy.
Yeah,
I'm not a tomboy.
yeah,
I think way more than that.
yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
badass female, right? So,
Yeah,
um,
you're like
so
Billie Eilish.
uh, the industry doesn't. It's hard for females to break through the industry naturally, and
Yeah,
then it's
true.
even hard for a female that is not being the regular female to break in. That's not number one. Um, um, that's number one challenge I face, and then number two is getting your song out there. Out there. Now, when you talk
Yeah,
about promotion industry, you cannot
yeah,
tell us. You can't exactly pinpoint one thing and say, okay,
yeah,
this is down for promotion. Is it
exactly.
radio? Is it online? Is it
Mm.
TV? You
Yeah,
cannot
yeah,
you cannot exhaust your list of promotion. So now it's very hard for an artist coming up to
yeah.
get a song, a sound, you know, to convince other people to listen to your music when they really don't know who you are to begin with. You're not a hype. You're not
Exactly.
hyped. So promotion is a very tricky subject. Is
Yeah.
crazy. These are my two major. And then the third challenge I have is people not, you know, people devaluating you as a person and placing
Okay.
your before your value. Do you
Okay.
get?
I get you. I get
So
you. I get
I
you.
went on an interview one time and somebody saw me and he heard me and you
Yeah.
know, when he was in another room and he heard the music, he was hearing it on radio.
Yeah.
He hadn't seen me before. Do you understand?
Yeah.
He hadn't
Yeah.
seen me. But so he heard the music and it sounded nice to him. So he came into the, you know, the studio where we were having our live
Session.
radios,
Yeah.
and then he looked at me and his opinion changed. And he went from
Ah.
your music, yo, yeah, and he went from that your music is dope because he came and said, whose music are you playing? And I said, it's BIWOM.
Ah.
Who is BIWOM? He said, look at BIWOM. And he looks at me and he's like,
And it's like.
ah, why now? Why you they dress like, you know?
He's a bastard.
Yeah,
I
why now?
mean,
Why you if you were my artist, my manager was right there. My PR manager was
yeah.
right there. If you were my
Yeah.
artist and came out dressing like this, I will send you home. That's what he said.
Uh-uh.
So how about you allow yourself be taken away by
Yeah.
the music, by what is actually mostly important? Yes, I know
Yeah.
you're selling the and you know you're supposed to sell the personality as well, you know, but
Exactly.
why should my value not be above whatever it is that I look like? Or
Mm.
why should that be? We should have blind people who are
Yeah.
making music that is important, that people are vibing to. We should have
But
blind people.
what
Well,
exactly was his problem with you?
because I didn't dress, you know, he was hoping it's a girly girl.
Sexy babe. He was expecting sexy ass.
Yeah, and the industry is male dominated. I also think it's because they feel like they cannot have their way with you. You know, when you see a female dressed as a female, it's easy
Yeah.
for a guy, right? It's easy for you
Yeah.
to make your games and do whatever you have to do. But when you see a
Exactly.
female that is a regular female and it's not dressed, you know, like a regular
Yeah.
female, you might want to, you know, it's somebody who naturally you would have been attracted to, and you're upset at the fact that
Okay.
I have to conquer this one. So I think it's
True.
just, I think it's a sick mentality, and it has to be taken out of the industry. People not be valued. Their value shouldn't be dismissed because they look a certain kind of way or because they are disabled.
Mm.
I think everybody should be accepted for the kind of music that they make. If their music is good,
Sure.
appreciate them for their music being good. It shouldn't matter what
Mm.
they look or what they are in general. So
Yeah.
yeah,
So
that's it.
speaking sense. Speaking sense. It's usually like that, to be honest. I don't know why. Well, it happens. It happens. It happens. So
And so it,
how was your? Yeah, it happens. You can't do anything about it. This is the way the world
I thought,
works. So
so,
how was your shoot with Clarence? How was the feeling like
oh,
when you did your shoot
oh,
with Clarence?
that was amazing. That
Yeah.
was one of the best days of my life last year. You know,
Oh, okay.
when
Today's
I
going
was
to be
told
another.
when I was told Clarence was going to shoot G Wagon, you know, this
Okay.
was I was just getting settled into the label. You know, everybody wants, you know, in the label, everybody wants the best. You want to go for the best names.
Yeah.
Because you're releasing music for the first time for a new artist, you have to go with
But,
names because it's just how the industry works. But I was
yeah.
personally, I felt awesome, not because um, I was shooting with Clarence Peters and I was using,
Oh,
you know, one of the names in the industry, but because I
okay.
was shooting. I don't know if you get what I mean. It
I
was a
get
dream.
no, I get you. I get you. I get you.
It was
Fam,
fucking.
like it's
This
fucking
thing was.
crazy.
This was a dream to me. Like, will I ever have money to shoot with Clarence Peters? You know, when I wanted to shoot my first video, I was saving money to shoot my first video. My first video cost me 1.5 million naira. This was shortly after law school. I saved almost
Okay.
everything I had to shoot that video.
Wow.
I shot it with
Wow.
director Adam Good. And for me,
Okay.
that was big. For me,
That
that
was
was big.
fucking
I
big.
knew, you know, that was my level at the time. You know,
Yeah.
that was my time. But, you know, it was big for me coming from Calabar and shooting video with Adam's
Yeah.
Good. Nobody in, you know, my peers in Calabar hadn't done it yet. So it was
Okay.
a big deal. And now I am in Clarence Peters' set. He's about to
Yeah.
shoot my, he comes in, he walked into the room. I was getting my hair done and getting ready. And he walked into the room and he goes, "Where's the artist? Where's the artist?" And I turn around. I was
Mm-hmm.
starstruck. I didn't know what to
Yeah.
say.
Exactly.
It felt unreal. It felt like a
Yeah.
dream. I had conquered the world. Felt like I'd conquered the world. At that point, I
Yeah.
told myself that, see, if today this music does not blow for me, or if it doesn't work, I met
Yeah.
Clarence, shot my video.
Yeah.
He
But
shot
you're joking. It's all jokes. Sir. It's all jokes.
my
It's
yeah.
all
So it
jokes.
was,
We know it's a joke.
no, it felt good. Go away, Jerry. It felt good.
No, I know. Usually, yeah, it's Clarence. It's fucking Clarence Peters.
Come on, what are you
Man,
saying?
no, the guy, no, he's a beast. Like, no, he's actually one of my inspirations, man. Like him, like the way he is.
Yeah,
He's been so, yeah, the man has been so deep, man, and he's gone through
and
a lot. Yeah,
very intelligent guy. The first time, you know,
yeah,
we had a before the shoot, you know, to
yeah,
discuss. I sat down there listening
yeah,
to everything. I couldn't say anything. I sat down there like I was dumb. You know, when people usually first time they don't think I know I can talk, so they just, you know, they treat me, sometimes they treat me like an invalid. Like this one is like, it seems like a more until I start talking. So I sat down there, I didn't utter a word. I felt like I
no,
need to get
take it from,
that. How do you think like this? It was so inspiring to even just be there in his presence and listen, speak, and, you know, bring
yeah.
out all the ideas and stuff. So it was just an amazing thing.
No, it's fine. Like me, I love, like from today, man. I love the way you are, B1. Like seriously, like
Thank
I'm crushing on you right now, but like anybody that
you.
says you are, yeah. I know, it's crazy.
Let's go. Let's go on that date. Let's go on that date.
Yeah, you don't even know my name. Yeah, that's the first thing.
Tell me
I know you
your
don't.
name now, please. I'm only seeing Jello Boygram. Tell me your actual name.
Okay, my name is Frank. My name is Frank. My name is
Ooh,
Frank.
I'm
Yeah,
Frank. One of my
yeah,
favorite.
yeah. Oh, you one of what?
Yeah,
All right, it's calm. So, we usually play a game on the show. Yeah,
yeah,
like
yeah.
like a question game. So, like I ask you a question.
Mm-hmm,
Usually, you're supposed to pay money for if you miss the question. So
mm-hmm.
it's usually 10K per question. That's usually the whole ish of the whole thing. So, are you down?
Hmm.
One question. We're asking you one question.
Is it if I
Once you
get
miss,
it wrong that I paid
if you
money?
get it, if you get it, no, if you get it right, yeah, if you
Yeah.
get it right, your pride is stable. Yeah, yeah, okay. If you get it wrong, you have to donate to the community, the people watching
Well,
right now.
I don't have money. Oh, this quarantine is crazy. Oh, cut my money short.
Okay, no, you can try. You can try. Oh yeah, you know what? Because of you, Jello
Yeah.
Boy will tell me not to do it because of you. I'm saying okay, 5K. Let's do 5K.
Hey, voila. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Pick my brain. Let's see.
Hmm?
Somebody's telling you to think of very difficult questions. Who the hell is that person?
No. I have a good team here. Like we're in Lagos. We're all situated in Lagos. You understand? We have to be very. We know how the quarantine is for everybody, man. It's very bad. So
Yeah.
we usually do like giveaways for the people here because they took their time and data to
And,
come and meet you.
right.
So yeah. So It can only be right. It's only right to like do this for you.
Do this for
So okay, B1, are you ready for your question?
yeah.
So how many people? You have 3 seconds to answer. After
What?
oh yeah, with your phone.
I'm
Yeah, she's with that.
I'm not with my
Okay,
phone.
okay. Let me ask you well. I want to ask you
This is
well.
my phone.
Okay. Okay, it's your phone, yeah? Are you ready? You have only 3 seconds. After 3 seconds, if you can't answer it, you lose. How many people are you following on Instagram? Three, two,
What? I
one.
didn't hear the question. The network cracked. The network cracked. I couldn't.
Okay. No, it's calm. It's calm. How many people are you following on Instagram? Three,
One
two,
something.
one. Oh, you missed it. So you have to give the community 5K. You're not giving us, you're giving the community
How many
because we
people am
do
I
like.
following on Instagram?
How many people are you following?
Yeah.
1,844.
Wow. So you
Yeah.
say 1,000 something, Sha. I just don't know.
Yeah, it's fine. No, don't worry. Like you don't have to feel bad. You're like giving people
Nice.
on the
Nice.
platform.
Okay. Let's
Yes,
go.
and you seem nice. I would like to date somebody like you, man. It's not gonna be a bad. It's
Guy,
not
I
gonna be a.
dated virtually.
Oh, how many people have you dated in your life, Biwon?
I've only dated 3 people in my entire life.
Wow, you're very hard to get with that.
Hard to get
What's your
intentional about the things I do. I only date
what?
when I want to date, not just for the fun of it. So
No, you only date when you want to fuck.
not when I want to fuck. Dating is not all about fucking. Come on. How about having intelligent conversations and having somebody to keep you warm at night? Fucking come on, guy.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. No, I know I'm not toasting. No. People are saying I'm toasting you. I'm not toasting her. Oh. Please.
Toasting like you're toasting.
No, I'm not. So thank you for being on the show. B1, did you enjoy the show?
I absolutely did. I have fun. This has been like one
Uh,
of my open shows on like online
yeah.
ever. I've been the happiest on this show, and I'm really
Uh,
happy about it. Cool.
you see, you'd have now if you came early now, you'd have enjoyed the cruise better. You
I
understand?
would
Because
have. I would have my own show, guys. Sorry, man. Sorry.
yeah, no, Allah, it's not our fault. It's not our fault. It's not our
And
fault. So yeah, do you have any advice for people on the show? The 14
yeah,
people watching right now.
well, for people on the show, me, I always give an advice that's relating to passion. Following your
Okay.
dream. I have a
Yeah.
movement called Rebel with a Cause movement. Is a
Yeah.
being the rebel kid. I
Yeah.
encourage people to be different. I encourage people to stand out in the crowd. I
Okay.
to value their individuality in society. You don't have to be the same as everyone else. Just be your unique
Exactly.
self. If there's something that you actually believe in, fight for it.
Yeah.
If you believe in it, and
Exactly.
also if you know that you are good at it, because it's one thing. A lot of people think they have talent and they actually do not. You understand?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's one thing believing that you can do something. Is another thing being actually able to do that thing. So
Do it.
yeah. So no, first things first, find something that you know how to do very well. Believe that you can do it, and you need to be passionate about it. Do something that when you wake up in the morning, you can smile knowing that you're doing it, and when you sleep at night, you can smile knowing that you're doing it. So just be different, be unique, stand
Yeah.
out, and also fight for
Yeah.
what you believe. That's key. Fight for what you believe in.
Uh, wow. Thank you so much for your words of wisdom, man. Anybody will be lucky to have you on the show. So this is season 2, episode 15 of the show. We've brought in a lot of celebrities on the show. Yeah. We
Wow.
brought in
Wow.
Magneto. We brought in
It was
Mastercraft. We brought in
Magneto is such a vibe.
yeah. So
Yeah.
no vex. Yeah. So we usually do like so. You're going to pick 2 people
Yeah.
in the comment that will win today's giveaway.
Okay.
We're doing a giveaway before, so you're going to pick 2 people now
Yeah.
that will win today's giveaway.
Okay.
So
Well, the
just
first
pick
the name appear a lot of times. That would be Precious.
who?
dot Aneke.
Okay, okay, Precious. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that Precious, and there's